All right, guys, back with Mike LS. Checking in again. All right, so y'all already know the vibes. RENZEL is up next. We got the box Chevy right here, and we got the Scat Pack that's dead again. I don't know, people. I let it go dead. All right, man. But I just want to always before I do my my maintenance, my oil changes, or my parts or whatever. I like to talk about the parts first before I actually install it and we do this video. All right, so now I've been thinking long and hard about this. So I got the 1985 box Chevy. So I'm about to do an oil swap, right? So if you look over here, right, the throwaway filter, the STP. I went with STP because for this vehicle, I mean, they have STP extended life, the gold one. It's actually basically doing the same thing. I'm not really I'm beating up the road, don't get me wrong, but this is the long sleeve, right? The extendo. The normal one comes shorter. But for these, the Escalade and any kind of car applications, once they sell an extendo and I got room for it, I'm getting an extendo. So this extendo, this is one of the first extendo oil filters I use. It's pretty good. It's pretty standard. I'm not doing nothing too crazy with and I got a little scuff mark right here. I'm not really doing nothing too crazy with the box Chevy. The box Chevy is all stock, people. All stock. And it's a Chevy Caprice classic, right? So I went with this, $5. Can't go wrong. I didn't go with the Mobil one because actually they didn't have the Mobil one in AutoZone. So I was gonna go Delco, right? But then I did a comparison between Mobil one and Delco. So right, this right here has high mileage, right? Delco don't make a high mileage engine oil. They just make, OEM Delco, whatever. It still preserves and does what it does. But the one that kind of won was the Mobil one, high mileage, basically, because it has a little bit more protection. That's what the word I'm looking for. It has a little bit more protection than the OEM, right? So I decided, you know what? For the orange box, I'm gonna go with the Mobil one. It's a little costly, man. Mobil one is costly, people, and AutoZone, they hide it behind the shelf because they be snatching it. This is what the racers use, man. NASCAR. This is what they use, basically. So the box Chevy LQ9 6.0 actually takes about 6 quarts, but I bought 7 just in case I need a little, a little bit more. So as you can see, we got this here. That will be going in soon, people. So let's display this right here. Right? Boom, boom, bow. Right? And here goes the filter. Right? Okay. Next, what we've all been waiting for, right? RENZEL. So RENZEL final oil change. I decided, I don't know, I could have went with Mobil one, but you actually have the Mobil one right now. No, I had the Mobil one in there, but I took it out. I got some SCP throwaway oil right now, right? I had the Mobil one in there, right? Swapped that out because I did a flush, I wasn't planning to do the flush. I wasn't planning to throw away the Mobil one, but I had no choice. I had to dump it, right? Because I put some Blue Devil remain sealer in it, corrupted it, contaminated it. I had to dump it. So now I say, you know what? I'm gonna go with Delco, right? Okay. So this time, I said I'm gonna do something different. Let me click this here, people. I said I was gonna go with Delco now with RENZEL, right? So run with Delco, people. The thing is about Delco, when you order Delco, I'm actually not gonna take this out. When you order Delco, like on Amazon and places, they got like so much different damn numbers in the Delco, you know what I mean? But it's already for the Gen 3, you already know. I see it, man, GM approved, right? The only thing, as I said, with the Delco, it don't have that extra protection like the Mobil one high mileage, right? Okay, so now we went with the Delco long sleeve. Hopefully, I hope this works, right? And don't it look like the STP? Don't it look like STP and Delco? They basically manufactured by the same people and they just slap their stick on it. Let's take a look at this, right? That's crazy, right? Look at this, right? So this is, people, this is Delco, right? and this is SCP. And I'm gonna show you like this oil maybe was made in the same place. Look at that. You see that? That's crazy, right? Same, not the same thing. The threading is a little bit different, but hopefully that's the correct threading. Know what I mean? But yeah, but look at it, same. It looks the same. Crazy, right? I don't know, boy. That's why sometimes I'll be saying, like, you know, does it matter? Maybe it don't matter. They just slapped a stick on it. They got it from China and put Delco on it. Put it in a Delco box. All right, so we went with the long sleeve again, which I think I have. No, I got the short sleeve in here. I got the short one in here because it was a throwaway. So we got that, and then I bought actually the case, right, of, as I told y'all, Delco. So I bought a case of 6 of Delco, which I have the extra one as I always do, right, and that's 7. Right, so I just want y'all to see the process of I'm doing everything right, correct. I'm changing the oil when need to be changed. I'm doing all my test runs, re-changing the oil, doing what I need to do because you already know what's coming. Right? All right, so basically y'all see right here, this is for RENZEL, this is for the box. I got the transmission fluid, hold on, which I'm gonna get it for y'all too because y'all wanna see what's going on here. And I'm gonna show y'all the real deal Holyfield. Don't mean no cap in my rap. Like for Mike or less, I do it all right, I do it all correct, right? Let's go in the back of RENZEL. Oh, whoa. Oh, bueno, people. That's when I got all this stuff in the trunk, tucked up. Well, cap came off for this. This right here, y'all know what this is. Hopefully this is good again. What you think, Nas Motion? Think it's good? Yep, back in business. This right here is the AFM joint. I'll move that. All right, but let's just basically show them what we got here, right? Oh man, this thing was leaking. Damn, I gotta wipe this. Good thing I took it out. I don't know why you was leaking for, but we gotta address this. All right, people, let's take a walk over here. Okay, so this right here belongs to the box Chevy Delco. So now I gotta swap out the transmission fluid, right? Okay, so transmission fluid, we already did Delco and RENZEL. We're gonna be doing Delco in the box Chevy. So I got 2, and that was some extra, right? So I was doing some homework, right? Real quick. I was doing some homework on the Delco. Show them the Delco, right? That the Delco right here could actually be used in the box Chevy basically for power steering on the LQ9. So I had to order some OEM Delco power steering fluid for RENZEL, but when I did my research for the LQ9, they was telling me I may have to use the transmission fluid. So you know what I'm gonna do, people, right? I'm gonna take a quick check. They told me to actually, if I could find my light. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could find my light. So I'm gonna shut this down real quick. So let's go into the box Chevy real quick. And let's look at the power steering cap. They told me look at the power steering cap and see what it says. I never noticed that. So let me take a quick look. The power steering cap. To see if it's telling me to use what's recommended. So the power steering cap says power steering. What it says power steering. Power steering, do not overfill. Use only approved fluid. Right? I don't know what the hell they're trying to say. Power steering, do not overfill. Use approved fluid. Right? That's what it says for that. I don't think I changed it, but when I went online they was telling me to use the automatic transmission fluid for the power steering fluid. So I gotta look a little bit more into that because I wanted to go OEM, but all right, let's cover this back down. Let's get back to what we gotta get back into. All right, so I don't know. I go back online on that because it was telling me, I know that from back in the days you could use transmission fluid for power steering fluid, but my research was telling me to use this for the power steering fluid if I swap it. So I don't know. We go look into it. All right, but other than that, I just want to show you what's going on here. Box Chevy. This is some extra box Chevy RENZEL, right? All right, so I'm gonna tap back in. We about to do a quick run around with RENZEL, do a quick POV, accumulate some miles, and we go talk about it. Whoa, look how fast he going in that joint. Yo, yeah, so, all right, outside with it, about to accumulate some miles. Accumulated trip miles right now is 1354, and I just got caught by that red light. Hopefully there's not a camera. So I got 1354 acquired, and look at this one here. He's just like chilling on this little bike right here, homie, and that little joint moving. You know what I mean? Look at him. You think he about to throw it up? Look, he ready to throw it up. Oh, that shit is moving, kid. Look at him, man. Yeah, people. So what I did today, I noticed the caliper, the passenger side caliper. I noticed the bottom bolt was wet, so I wiped it a few times, you know, from going underneath RENZEL in and out, whatever. But you know, I kept on seeing just wet. Like the bottom bolt, it was wet. So I looked, you know, just visual looking, whatever. It was, the fluid looked brown, so I couldn't really determine what it was. So today I just decided, you know what? Let me take the wheel out and let me look at that caliper. So I looked at the caliper. Right, so the caliper got actually like two pistons, right? So it was actually the bottom piston was looking a little wet. So I took some brake cleaner, cleaned it up, and now I'm just gonna see the result in terms of I may have a slight leak, or maybe the piston rubber is bad or something like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna be looking into another caliper for the passenger side. More than likely I have to maybe go OEM because I go OEM on everything, and I'm gonna see, actually I'm gonna go on the GM website and actually see what the caliper go for. Oh man, I didn't actually want to. Okay, I was trying to I had a different route in my head, people. I was oh well, I maybe could still do that route anyway. Yeah, so as I said, I was looking at that, so I did that today. Basically, what else? Took a little bit of look underneath, seen a little, you know, slight oil bar. Remember I was telling you about the oil cooler line. I have that new sale, so I'm just monitoring it if I have to really go in there and swap, you know, the gasket out. But I do have the gasket, so it's just actually just getting to the gasket. I don't really know how hard that is because of the fact that I took it to the shop and actually got the whole line swapped out. But it's just tool bolts. It's just actually seeing the placement of getting in, you know, whatever. So far so good, people. Looking good, feeling good. RENZEL feels super healthy. So as I said, just everything is kind of like almost broken in. Just gotta recheck the fluids again, transmission fluid, to see if I gotta top it off or anything like that. And I did order actually some, as I told y'all before, some OEM power steering fluid. So more than likely I'll be swapping that out tomorrow, just to get the best of, you know, of the OEM fluid that's recommended for the truck to withstand the heat, whatever. I did actually change the power steering. Also has a power steering cooler. So there is a cooler for the power steering fluid, which I guess it gets hot. So I did change that last year because I seen it and I'm like, a power steering cooler, like, but whatever. I changed it. So I did swap out the power steering fluid, but I'm putting the OEM back in there basically. So that's gonna be a good look. And then with everything else, I mean, we on track. I'm on track. You know what I mean? So as I said, this is something slight, midnight, not midnight, but you know, nighttime. Just said F it. Let me take RENZEL out. Why not? And that's what I'm doing. So just go do a few laps. And Nas Motion, how you feel about RENZEL? I don't know. He just put his thumbs up. He don't want to speak. How you feel about RENZEL, Nas Motion? It felt good from last time. Be honest. Be honest from what RENZEL been through, what you seen. He maybe thought I was crazy, people. Tell the people your honest opinion on how you feel from all. Honestly, it's not you. I'm not putting you on the spot. I'm asking you a question, like what you think, like how you think it feel, how you feel. Do you feel the power? It's getting better. How much more better can it get? I don't know. You telling me, dog? I don't know. It can't get no better than what it is, homie. That's what it is. I mean, it is what it is here, you know what I mean? I don't think we could get no better than this. I mean, this is what it is, people. So, as I said, it felt good. RENZEL feel good. RENZEL sound good. RENZEL feel healthy. And RENZEL feel good. So, as I said, it's just the last little touches just to do, and that's about it. Just looking at, as I said, that caliber, seeing the slight, you know what I mean, fluid, whatever, monitoring that, and it's monitoring that oil cooler line, which, as I said, I have the part already for that. So it's just for me to actually just go underneath there and really just swap it out. I may just do that one day, just swap that out, and then that's it, take it from there. So I'm actually ready to do my test tow, people. So I did say from the beginning of everything with this whole tow thing, the first vehicle I will be test towing will be the Toyota Solara. So I think I'm gonna stand on that. The first vehicle I will be towing is going to be the Toyota Solara. The only thing about the Solara is just the tie down points, like where to tie it down. Like I don't think it has any. I don't know if it have any. I have to look or maybe do some research. I don't think, because I got straps, so I don't know if it have any hooks underneath it, which I can't really determine, or any holes or anything for towing. So I have to look into that. Come on, homie. I wanna like turn right here. So what you gonna let me turn, or you're not gonna let me turn, or what y'all doing, man? I got my signal on, right? So y'all gonna let me turn? What the hell is they doing? Okay, like, I didn't know what that was, but, oh, he actually did that for me? Oh, you think he did that for me? You think he stopped trying for me? I think so. I think he seen the signal on. Hold on, I gotta make sure I jump here. Cause I know. Yeah, I think he stopped traffic for RENZEL. That is crazy. Alright, so now we about to jump into the party. Jump into the party. Oh, actually, this is actually my exit. Shit, and this road is kind of super goofy. Yeah, people. So oh snap. Alright guys, kinda got rerouted because they actually doing construction actually on the highway right now. I guess they patching up all the road and all that. So I had to reroute. I'm on the Clearview Expressway and people looking at me like I'm crazy, but I'm looking out for them potholes. I don't like being in this right lane. Why am I in this right lane? This is not even my lane. I'm over, yeah, come on, truck, move, because we not actually van, because I'm not staying in this right lane is actually goofy. Get the hell out this right lane, homie. We do left lanes or we do middle lanes. And then again, I gotta look out for police too, so okay, yeah, there's a lot of, they finally fixing up these roads, which is pretty good, so because they already know spring and summer's coming, so then we got the white trap van in the cut. But we gotta go, homie. So now here come the construction. I see the cones. I see what's going on, guys. I see y'all closing out one of the lanes. Okay, y'all doing y'all thing. So yeah, they about time they start to they closing this up because the potholes may be OD serious over here. I could imagine. I really could imagine. There we go. Oh wait, they got everybody just getting exited off. They shut this whole thing down, okay? Exit 2. They shut the whole highway down. Make sure y'all do a good job, homie. Alright, so now I actually gotta jump on the side blocks. Now it's taking me to the side blocks, people. And I'm monitoring my transmission temp. It's like 111, 113. I can't wait to see the numbers when I get a load on the back. And this is a lot of traffic here. Oh damn, this is traffic. Actually, they ought to get in this line to bust this turn. I don't know, but I don't think we doing that, because that line is long as hell. I'm trying to think, can I go straight? Hell yeah, I could go straight. I don't got no choice but to go straight, because I don't think my nav be telling me make the left turn. Why is it doing that? I don't think I'm doing that, homie. Let me try to change my route to see. But we're gonna go to all routes. And 8 minutes. Let's hit 10 minutes. Let me see. You still telling me go that way, which I'm not going that way, homie. Let's see. There you go. I told you I wasn't going that way. It'll make a difference what y'all told me. I still wasn't going that way. Because I'm going my own way, homie. See that traffic? Y'all bugging. They are bugging. So I guess this is what's gonna be happening for the next couple of nights. It's gonna be construction. I'm trying to patch up them holes and all that, but it's all good, man. As I said, we getting ready to take these cars out for summertime. And actually, a lot of car shows started already. People in Long Island, I got a little menu. Cars and Coffee started already last Sunday. So actually, maybe this Sunday we may hit the Cars and Coffee and get y'all some footage, like. And there's a lot of other things. I think it's something Saturday, but Saturday we doing we may do a test tour. That's that's the plan. But I'm gonna see how that actually pan out. But yeah, the cruise nights and all that is actually starting next week. And actually Thursday supposed to be 70 degrees. That's crazy. It's gonna be 70 and then it's gonna go back down to like in the 50s and the 40s. So, you know people's gonna be outside with that one. That's at AC time. I actually got to recharge the AC in the box Chevy because it looked like it had like a little leak or something. So I gotta put the Freon with the stop leak because it was actually a little leaky. And make sure you turn that mad wide doing that. I hate when people do that. That means you can't drive. If you got to back up mad wide to get in there, take his license. Yeah, so as y'all, I guess y'all getting a better view. We on Union Turnpike, and Union Turnpike got like a bunch of like little restaurants. They got a lot of little nice restaurants out here now, Smoking. I mean, something like we could just like stop and get something to eat or something one night. Like, why not, right? On you, right? I know. I'm like on him. He like, nah, on you. It's all good. It's on me. I don't mind. Yeah, people, but yeah, we just cruising tonight, man. We just cruising, and I'm looking at. Let me take a look at the oil pressure right now. When I'm moving, it's at 30, so that's a good sign. The temp is good. The temp is around like 113 on some cruising. It's not, it fluctuates, so the temp thing fluctuates. Look at all these little restaurants, the Hot Spot, BBQ and Grill. That look nice. What you think? You think that's... I'll Google that. Then they got the bakery. Learn Vibes Live. What the hell is that? I don't even know what the hell is that. And they go to store. Oh, okay, I know where we at. Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of lit out here, people. It's kind of lit. So yeah, just a lot of upcoming things, people, so stay tuned. As I said, upcoming shows and cruise nights and all that. I'm very excited for that. And yeah, just wrapping up all the work. As I said, they got TJ Maxx right here? I didn't even know that. They just opened that? Look, the TJ Maxx. I'm trying. Wow, you just like, all right. You point at the TJ Maxx. Like, what the hell you doing?
I seen it.
No, but the camera didn't see it. This dude is like crazy. I don't know what the hell he looking at. Yeah, I didn't know they opened up a TJ Maxx over there. That's
Oh, you over here?
Yo, you don't even know what you're doing. Nas Motion is just like razzle and dazzle. You don't know what's going on. But Salt and Pepper Deli Grill. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. St. John's University, the home of the Redstones. Yeah, people. But other than that, yeah, as I said, just a lot of these shows is it's going on, man. It's going on, and yeah, I'm just I have to hit some of them like after work, so I definitely will be doing that. And yeah, I'm ready for RENZEL, man. I'm just trying to mentally now get myself ready for this. Nas Motion, you ready for the first toe?
Yeah.
Nas Motion don't like speaking for some reason, but he said yeah, because I'm gonna need a little bit of help. Nas Motion, I'm gonna actually bring my pops with me just for the moral support, just so that's double, triple eyes on, just strapping down, securing the vehicle. But as I said, the Toyota Solara more than likely is going to be the first one. Then after that, we're going to do the box Chevy. What trailer I'm going to use, I really don't know what trailer I'm going to use. I don't know if I'm going to go with the heavy one. I'm going to go with the light one for the first tow. So I gotta figure that one out. So definitely I gotta figure that out. So, and all right, man, this is more of a city, what they call it, a city drive tonight, because the highway actually blocked me, rerouted me around, and these hoes is like, ooh, dangerous. They need to come over here. Ouch, man, they need to fix this joint, man. Like, I don't get this. Like, why they allow these hoes still to be here like this? Like, that's goddamn crazy. Crazy, people. Crazy. Yeah, so, look at the back end videos. Still more testing to do. As I said, I'll just stay monitoring my pressure, oil pressure. Temp is right now at 115. I was reading about when I do tow, when I hit the tow button, the DOD AFM actually stays on 8-cylinder. It don't do that 4. I was asking question, does it go to 4 to 8? Still, when I'm towing, it says no. It says, with the change of the pressure and all that, it stays on straight 8. So when I'm towing, it stay on straight 8. It's no more DOD deactivation, whatever's on straight 8. And then another thing with the truck, now I could ride it manual. So I think when I'm towing, I'm gonna be actually switching gears manually, right, rather than doing it automatic, because of the fact that maybe certain hills or certain things, like I maybe want to stay in 3rd gear or whatever. I rode it manually before. I mean, it's pretty cool. I believe, if I remember, when you make a complete stop, right, it actually it goes back into gear, which I know what, I think we actually gonna try it again tonight. I didn't do it in a while, but I think I'm ready to give it another shot, riding RENZEL in manual, to see how it feel. Just to hear how it feel. As I said, it's just something I didn't do actually in a long time. So I'm definitely gonna try to give it a shot in a few. I'm gonna have to clip my microphone on, people. And when I make a complete stop, then I'm gonna go into manual mode and actually see how I feel. I really, I was doing the manual mode a little bit in the scat, but just when I be actually for dolo recording and all that, it's actually hard for me to actually do 2 things at one time. So yeah, I'm actually gonna give it a shot in a few, and we're gonna see actually how it sound and how it feel going in manual mode again. I didn't do manual mode since I did all this extensive work. I didn't do it, but I think we're gonna try it in a moment and see how that feels. They're still celebrating, I believe, Ramadan. I think Ramadan is over, right? But they got the it look like Christmas over here. Dude, JBA kind of went crazy. Like he put up more of them joints. I don't remember that one being there. Like might as well you did the whole joint, JB. Cause it look like JB got the bag, kid. JB got the bag, people. They're actually building the school, right? That school is about to be done. You know that, right? All right, so let's see how this works. So manual mode, people, I'm supposed to bring it all the way down. Now it says, see that right there? It says manual shift 1. So, all right, I'm in first gear. So basically, It just, I got the positive and negative, right? I believe when I make a complete stop, it goes supposed to go back down into 1, because that's how the charger does. The charger goes back to, when I make a complete stop, it goes back into, what am I going to say? Say into first gear. So look, 1, 2, 3. I'm in 3rd gear. So I'm making a complete stop. And let me see what happened. And no, it actually stayed in gear. I actually have to manually do it. So I thought it was a thing where it actually a safety precaution thing where it actually does it, but I guess it don't. So now I'm in 3rd. So I'm doing about like 17 miles. So 17 miles in 3rd. So I'm doing 15. So as I said, when I'm towing, I'm actually gonna try it. It looks fun. It looks fun, right? That I'm actually able to do manual mode, and manual mode may be the way to go when I'm doing this. Like, you know what I mean? So as I said, I'm in 3rd. To 4th. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna downshift and see how it feel. Wow, we heard it downshift. Okay. Now I go back into 1st. So it doesn't do it automatically, which sucks. Like it was, as I said, the Dodge Charger actually do it for you when you make that complete stop. It resets itself, depending on if it's in eco mode. If it's in eco mode, it goes back. Eco mode pulls off in 2nd gear, because that's the eco mode. It pulls off in 2nd gear. When you actually go back into when you make that complete stop, it goes back into basically go back into 2nd gear. So busman trying to run me, kid. So I'm in 4th gear right now, people. So the main thing is just getting used to, I think like 25 is a cruise gear, so you don't want to stay in 3rd. You want to stay in 4th, and then maybe say if I kick it, I'm doing like 40, whatever, then I kick off in 5th gear. And this is supposed to be a 6-speed transmission, which I believe, and it's the max supposed to be 6 gears. I think some of them, maybe the 2015, I think it's an 8-speed, and it goes into 8 gears. You know what I mean? And that's I think that one has a little bit more horsepower than this one here. So here I'm actually just break it down. And this is actually good, as I'm saying, you towing, and you gotta basically break down. If you gotta break down and you can't stop, you break down your gears, boom, 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 boom. Rather than being in automatic, you went automatic, all you could do was stop and it's gonna automatically break it down. But if you went manual, then thankful for that. And it's pretty cool. What you think now, Motion? Manual mode is cool? School is different. No, man. It's different. I like going in manual mode when I'm in the Charger too. I like using the shifter. I don't like using the paddles. So, like driving stick shit, people. 19, so it feels cool. I don't want to get caught by that speed camera right there. Gotta pass that. It's always a speed camera, people. Alright, so move up in the third gear. Alright, kind of slizzy then fourth. As I said, just making a complete stop in fourth. Broke it down, second, first. So yeah, that's kind of how you gotta play with it. Something that you gotta get used to doing. Basically, it's just now you gotta pay attention to basically this until you get to fourth gear, fifth gear, then you know how that go already. So yeah, people. So, all right. Well, I think I'm gonna go to manual mode all the way. All right. So now we pulling off again, people. I'm manual mode. So I'm slowly creeping off of first, and it's like I think like you gotta kind of like train it because it's not even used to being in manual. RENZEL is not used to this because I know the previous owner maybe, I don't know if they told, I don't know what they did with RENZEL. Nah, man. Alright, let me try to shoot up in fifth. Let's see. So I'm in fifth. I can feel the change of the power. To break it down, I'm slowing down. I gotta go back into fourth. So I'm back in fourth. I'm doing like 22 miles and all that. And I'm gonna make this complete stop. Whoa. He just blew by. I ain't wanna blow by people because just in case there was a speed camera, man, I can't get that ticket, man. I don't want that ticket. I just paid a tent ticket just now, like, you know what I mean? That kind of hurt. So, all right, but as I said, you know what I mean, just having fun, just doing different things right now. As I said, we just cruising in manual mode. Maybe I should drive RENZEL more in manual mode to get used to it. You know what I mean? Just to make it just come super natural. Just, I ride all my cars in manual mode. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool, right? Yeah, I know, but I can't do that while recording. Definitely can't do that while recording because I need, I can't even hold my mic while doing that. But, But then again, like in manual mode, I don't know if I'm able to switch, which I'm gonna find out if I could actually switch any. Yeah, I could actually. But let me see how that works with the see, like I don't see nothing here. I just like switch the dash real quick. So I can't even see if I'm in 1 or 2, or I can see it now. It actually, when you switch the dash, it goes back into, what it's supposed to be. They should have like another. I should have been able to see it right here on my big screen. Like, you know what I'm saying? That would have been cool as hell, right? If I could have seen the gears on the Tezzy screen, maybe I could. I'm not even sure. Like real talk. Like I maybe could now. Well, I can't. Tezzy don't show nothing. It sounds weird when it's shifting. Let me get over here. Behind me, look at that hole. And I think I'm taking this right here. Gotta go, people. Second gear. Third gear. I think I'm gonna jump into fourth now. I'm at fourth. Alright, what's going on here? Somebody in my spot, so we can't do that. Great. What you doing here, partner? Oh, nah, they not in my spot. My spot is clear, actually. My spot is actually clear, kid. Actually clear. So, alright, so put it back into first gear, put it into park. Alright, people. So, listen. I'm going to do my famous RENZEL walk around because RENZEL basically, let's get it, oil pressure is 16. Accumulated transmission right now is at 127, so it got a little bit of heat. I don't know if it's because I was in manual mode, I got a little bit of heat. Acquired trip miles. Acquired trip miles is 1366.3, people. So we gonna do a quick walk around with RENZEL, right? For those who don't know, now you know. RENZEL is up next. RENZEL is up next. RENZEL is up next, people. So let's do a quick walk around RENZEL. Why don't you leave your phone right there? You'll walk out and hold your phone up. See your phone right here? All right. Well, I'm just telling you, I don't want you to make a mistake and blame me for your phone, homie. I don't got no money for you, homie. All right, so we have right here, where's Nas Motion on deck? I don't know where Nas Motion on deck right now. You know what I mean? Because Nas Motion is not on deck. Right here we have the one and only RENZEL 2K13 on Flex Fuel, right? Ready for the tow, people. RENZEL is ready. RENZEL been through a lot. RENZEL is ready for the tow, people. Hold on, let me pop the hood for y'all because this is what I want to do in the dark. I want to pop the hood like I should. You heard? I want y'all to hear what RENZEL sound like. Nas Motion gotta put that light on for y'all. Hell yeah, put that light on for them, RENZEL. Nas Motion. All right, man. What we got right here, the 6.2 Vortec. RENZEL in the house, people. RENZEL in the house, sounding good, feeling good, smelling good. What it smell like, Nas Motion? Take a smell. What it smell like? But you ain't smelling Nas Motion. Take a smell. What it smell like? Smell like rubber, people. Smell like new hoses. It smell like new parts. That's what it smell like. It smell like nothing but new parts. Because Nas Motion can't smell right now. You know what I mean? Even though RENZEL looks super dirty, RENZEL for the tow is here. Turn that light off. We don't need that light on no more. But you can leave it on. I'll make a difference. You heard? But we got RENZEL outside, people. We got RENZEL outside. RENZEL for the tow is here. He's ready. And what's next? That test tow, people. We ready for that test tow, man. Take a good look. Stand back. Take a good look. We came a long way. Look at the back end videos, people. Look at the back end videos and watch this video all the way to the end. RENZEL is up next. All right, man. That's enough of RENZEL. You heard? We outside, people. We doing it. We feeling good. I'm feeling good. RENZEL feeling good. Hell yeah. You heard? And I got Nas Motion on deck. All right, people. As I said, I got to this point. Yo, listen, I got to 1,366 trip miles from all the work that was done, man. That's a big accomplishment. Let's give Mike LS a round of applause. I put in that work. I started in November. I made a choice to sit RENZEL down. Well, RENZEL sat down actually for the whole majority of the whole summer of 2025, people. I made a choice. I sat RENZEL down, right? I said, you know what? I'm going to go on tour, right? I went on tour. I let RENZEL sit in the garage while I went on tour. You heard? I made a choice, right? Then when I got off a tour, I got to work in November. Ordered all the parts. Got to work every day. Sick. Got better. Got back on RENZEL. Trials, tribulations, half of this shit, I was like, I don't want to do it. Bolts was breaking. I was going into chaos. I got depressed. I got stressed. What else? I couldn't sleep. A lot of things. You heard? I was on Google, all kind of forums, X, Y, and Z, YouTube, whatever. Everybody leading me this way, that way, do this, that. You know what I mean? Had to buy parts. I had to buy parts over. I bought wrong parts. All of that, right? Still ain't give up. You know what I mean? Because at one point I was like, damn. I was like, F this. I was like, yo, F this. I don't want to do this. You heard? But I got it done. And I kept on going. You heard? I know people seeing my videos like, yo, this dude don't even know what he doing. You know what I mean? People were saying some weird ish in the comment, whatever. But you know what? It is what it is, you know what I mean? I still put in my work. I still did what I did. I learned from mistakes. I corrected it, did what I did. You heard what I mean? So now I'm at this point right here. 1,366.3 trip miles. And we feeling good. You heard? RENZEL is feeling good, sounding good. Every goddamn thing is damn near working in RENZEL. All, let me repeat, all OEM. I kind of like, before I started my OEM wave, you know, I did a couple of AutoZone stuff, had to correct it, but majority of OEM, and I'm still going. You dig what I'm saying? Still got a little cosmetics and some little things, but other than that, all OEM fluids. I went all OEM fluids. You dig what I'm saying? Nuts and bolts. You dig? I did it right. I followed the rules. I did it correct. You heard? And that's why this is why we at this point right now and we feeling good. Know what I mean? Hell yeah. Know what I mean? Should I play some Rick Ross for them? Should I play some Rick Ross real quick for y'all? You heard? Should I give y'all a little bit of Rick Ross? I'll give y'all a little bit of Rick Ross. Even though that's, gotta turn that off, because that could be copyright right there. But other than that, that's it for that conversation, man. And I just want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank for the, you know, the support. I want to thank for the comments in terms of, yo, you should do this and do that, man. Because as I said, man, I went through it. I did it. I got it done. You know what I mean? I stayed motivated. You know what I mean? I stayed consistent. That's the main thing. I stayed consistent. And when I said RENZEL is up next, people, that's what I meant. RENZEL is up next, man. See where we at, man. You heard? Almost summertime, man. Today, what, May 26? 26, right? Am I bugging? 24th. I done jumped the gun on y'all. 24th, man. We about to hit April, man. We about to hit April, and we about to get ready into this car show joint, and that's what it is, man. So we outside with it, man. So, yo, look, I'm gonna actually cut this video because I know I talked a lot. You know what I mean? I was riding around the city streets, around the blocks and all that, just having a good time, just feeling good tonight, you know what I mean? And that's what it is, man. I feel real good tonight. I'm in a good space. And what is he doing, man? You going my way? All right, homie. Yeah, people, as I said, we in a good space tonight, and that's what it is. So, yeah, I just want y'all to look at the back end videos. If y'all missed some of the videos, some of the POVs, or some of that stuff, it's real good. Look at the beginning of the journey. The beginning of the journey was spooky, it was scary, you know what I mean? But, yeah, look at it, man. Y'all go see what I'm talking about and what I've been through. You heard? So, as I said, I'm still monitoring. I was just looking at the transmission temp. As I said, it'd be flip-floppy sometimes, and it's like at 145. Remember I was saying like it was at 115, whatever. So that right there be flip-floppy and stuff. Like right now it's at 145. I can't quite tell you how that system works, but the numbers be up and down. So right now it's reading 145. and let's see if it go down. I'm just wondering what the numbers is gonna be like when I start towing and got the tow button on and put that pressure on the tranny, like, you know what I mean? But as I said, it fluctuates. I guess like when I'm on the highway, I guess it gets more of a flow. Like right now, I went up to 147, 149. And then went down to 147. So the numbers be fluctuating. I always watch the numbers to see exactly where it stands, where it's at, and how that system works, which I'm not 100%. As I said, I got the big 40K transmission cooler, so it's just, as I said, it sometimes it does what it does, you know what I mean? And then when I kind of see it, this is where I am going to check my transmission fluid to make sure it's up to par, at leveled. And if I need to add more, I add more as needed. So, all right, other than that, man, just want to say thank you and catch y'all guys on the next one. Life of Michael S. Yes, sir.